The accommodations, hopefully it's not too dark in here. There are bunks with lee cloth to hold you in just in case the boat tips. But also, in case the boat tips, you can adjust the angle of your bed up or down so that you're still sleeping relatively flat. You probably want to angle a little bit towards the wall just for some little extra safety, but in general, angle it up, give yourself a lee cloth, you'll be fine. You asked earlier, are you have a seat belt in your bed? Some people, and I'm one of them, have purchased luggage straps. And we will put the luggage strap in here, right across our chest, so that as the boat moves, we feel a little bit extra sense of security, and we have something immediately to grab onto if we need to. We do okay.
It is very hot in here.
Okay.
Please tell me you have a fan.
So,
or did you just not sleep?
No. This is really quite cool, actually. But yes, there were fans. There's a long story about the fans, but in the end, it was everyone bought a fan for themselves, and the fans are great. And there are times when it's so hot that you can't sleep without a fan. Yeah. There's more bunks here. I won't get into how we organize and allocate them, except for this is the skippers. And then we have the nav station, which I don't know what there is to say here. We have computers and radios and sat phones and email systems. And
it's cool. You can hear the radios. It sounds very official and submarine-y.
Oh, nice. And that hatch can open to talk to the helm, so the skipper can be looking at charts of what's going on deck and be like, you're going the wrong direction, or you're doing great, or let's change direction, even though you're doing what I told you, now we're going to go somewhere else because the wind changes. So a lot of time the helm, let me think what the word is. The first mate and the skipper will spend a lot of time down here talking up, not really being on deck. But they come up on deck as well. There's more accommodations on the other side, and there's an engine room that we passed.
Patterson.
Somebody's reading some James Patterson.
Get one book. That's the book.
Get one book. Carbon monoxide alarms, electricity, all sorts of stuff in here. A logbook. Nope, not here yet. That we have to fill out every hour on the hour with details about where we are and how fast we're going. Handheld GPS in case something goes wrong. You know, just stuff.
All the things.
All the things. Yes.
No secrets here.
No secrets here. Up here we have more toilet paper and paper towels than you can imagine. But gotta be honest, you do not want to run out of toilet paper at sea.
What do you do?
That said, I don't know what you do.
Hasn't
I'll tell
happened
you.
yet?
I've never had it happen to me, but I'll tell you this. I'll tell you two little stories about toilet paper. Three stories. One, the hatch that we saw through earlier from the deck into the head here. If you accidentally leave that hatch open and the seas are rough, water will come in and splash down this wall and destroy all your toilet paper. You do that too many times, you'll run out of toilet paper. Luckily, we've never done it that bad. But we've definitely destroyed a lot of toilet paper. We've thrown a lot of toilet paper overboard. Two, story about toilet paper. Skipper kept telling us on earlier legs, you guys are ocean warriors. You should, and then there's a list of things you should do. You should always have your knife. Look, I have my knife. You should always have some cable and some tape. You should also have your own roll of toilet paper in your own personal gear. And yes, I do have my own roll of toilet paper in my own personal gear.
Always be prepared.
Just in case. Please close the hatch, because not only could it destroy toilet paper, it could also ruin your day if you're in there on the john. That may have happened to some people. We have a fridge and a freezer and a cooler and ice packs to rotate through so we can kind of keep things cold. We mostly use this for dairy products and milk. There's some other stuff in there, but that's big. No, dairy products and meat. Sorry, milk is a dairy product. So we have lots of cheese. We have some yogurt. Actually, we make yogurt on the boat.
Ooh.
Yeah. And the head, which you've seen far too much of already. We do have an assortment of fans on the boat. This is a small fan relative to what we recommend. And yet we, as a crew, used to have even smaller fans, which did not prove useful. We have a toaster, we have a coffee maker, because that's what's valuable. The ducks. There was a duck hunt last leg, and
They hid ducks on the boat.
they hid ducks all over the boat. An unknown person was hiding ducks all over the boat.
Is that supposed to keep you entertained for a month?
It surprisingly was entertaining until we got to Panama, and there was a WhatsApp group of crew people from the whole race, not just the people on our leg, just the entire crew, all 65 of us. And someone on there said, "Oh yeah, I talked to Peter about his duck plans." So she let the cat out of the bag about who the duck guy was, because we all saw that chat when we got to Panama. Halfway through the leg, we're like, "Oh, of course it was Peter." Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Next step.
Oh, sorry.